Live on your LinkedIn, but I'm not live on my LinkedIn. Hello.
Woo!
We're live and we are here talking about a collab that we have going on regarding Emily Tassoni, who's here on screen with me. Emily, tell everybody exactly what you do. A guru in her own making.
Well, hello. Hi. It's great to see you. Morning, noon, or night, whenever you're watching this. So, my name is Emily Tassoni, like Sabrina said, and I am an Instagram and business growth coach for women business owners. What does that actually mean? It means if you want to use Instagram to continue to attract your ideal client and grow your business and your audience, then I teach you how to do that in a way that is strategic and doesn't just follow the trends, so that you feel less of like the overwhelm and confusion and more of the like, oh, this is how I use these different pieces and what they're for. And I don't have to be on the app all day, essentially.
There you go. Exactly. So Emily Tassoni has a community called Instagram Growth Lab, where she talks all about Instagram, all of the aspects from the top to the bottom to the back end of how to get the most growth for your business, the most sales for your business through Instagram. Now, in conjunction with her powerhouse of a community, I love how you're mirroring me so well. Is this strategic? Wait, am I just pulling you in so well that your commerce is strategic? As y'all know, my name is Sabrina Victoria. I run Her Nation, which is a community for business women entrepreneurs. We have two sides to our business. The front side is all media. We do podcasting, panels, live events. We just launched our digital magazine this year. The back end of the business, which is what we're talking about today, is Her Nation Club, H Club, where we do masterminding, networking, co-working spaces, business growth workshops, and sales workshops to really help you create the foundation, the framework, and the structure for your business, so that not only is it getting built, but it's actually thriving and you're actually making money within your community or within your business. One of the things that I have really, really recognized, which is why I teamed up with Emily here, is there are so many women that have left corporate.
Mm-hmm.
And they are in the world of entrepreneurship. They're so excited. They build a website that looks so beautiful. They got a calendar link. They're so excited. And they're sitting around waiting for these $10,000 months to just start manifesting their way into their bank accounts. And it's not happening. It's not happening. They're sitting around and they're freaking broke and they don't know why. So pulling together these two powerhouses of the educational piece that we have within Her Nation on how to build the foundation, the framework, the structure of your business, so you are actually organized. You have all the systems in place to be able to start making money, along with Emily's powerhouse of a community that teaches you how to leverage Instagram, leverage social media, to be able to pull your followers into your now structured business so that you can start creating income for yourself.
Yeah, so I want to piggyback what Sabrina is saying, that it seems like a lot of times, and she and I have talked about this before, it seems like a lot of times, specifically with women who are starting businesses, we're really great at our niche, our subject area, the thing we're offering information about, a service or a product, whatever it is. But what we don't have the expertise and knowledge about is how to run the business back end of it. And normally we're trying to do that as well. And so a lot of times our message gets lost. We have, like Sabrina said, you have the website, you have the tools there, but now the strategy of how to actually have the foundation and the bones of your business so that the people that are looking for you can find and use the expertise and knowledge that you have in your subject area, your niche, whatever you want, whatever term you use to refer to. The struggle is real. You don't know how to run the business aspect. And then along with that, you realize now I have to be a content creator, I have to be active on social media. I'm supposed to email people. And how am I supposed to do all that while also creatively coming up with the offers that my business is supposed to make money from? Yeah. So our goal is the reason we're working together is Sabrina just mentioned what you get from Her Nation, from H Club, from the whole community she has created. And then I teach you how to use Instagram to attract your ideal client to you, and how to use it as kind of the top of the funnel. Because a lot of times we think social media is the end all be all, but when you start to learn about the consumer journey, which is key in marketing, and it's something that we all follow. We're all on a consumer journey, whether you're the business owner or you're the consumer, because at some point you're both, right? So understanding the consumer journey, marketing strategies. So my goal is to teach you how to use Instagram, how to do the basics for your email. And then also, I also do trainings on text message marketing so that you are hitting and then you're hitting the statistics of what people are most likely to read and interact with. And so I'm teaching you those strategies. Sabrina is teaching you the strategies of how to make your business work, while I'm teaching you how to attract your ideal client and nurture the connection with them. So you can see how this becomes a symbiotic relationship of these two communities. And then the other really incredible thing that you get is two communities of women in business. And between Instagram Growth Lab and Her Nation, there are so many different people. There's so many different women, so many different businesses, and you get to glean knowledge from all of them. Instead of doing your business by yourself in a silo, trying to figure it out all on your own, we can learn so much from what other people are doing, the questions they have. There's so much to be learned there, and you get to do that in both of these communities. So our goal is to bridge that gap for you, basically. Like, how can we make it easier for you to be successful in your business? Because people want what you have to offer. And the other piece when we were putting this together was we wanted it to be affordable. We know that especially when you are in a place where you're like, I'm not making any money, I'm really stressed out. So we wanted to make it affordable at a price point that you can afford, and also that delivers the value you want. So we then took a step further and broke it into 2 payments. So when you sign up, not only are you basically getting both of these communities each for a year, so you'll be with us for a year, each of our communities. You get both basically for the price of one. And then you also, as an exclusive bonus that we decided to add, you get a one-on-one session with me and a one-on-one session with Sabrina. Because the other piece is your business is different than everyone else's. We can give you all the things in the group setting, but the one-on-one strategy sessions with each of us is to help individualize the approach for your business, your goals, what you want to happen. I think, did I hit all the highlights? Did I forget anything? I
feel like that was great. 100%. One of the things that I talk a lot about within the Her Nation community is that there's 3 types of people. There's 3 types of women business owners. There's the type that in a situation like this will listen to something like this and they'll say, you know what? I'm just going to do it on my own. I'm just going to do it on my own. I'm just going to watch 700 YouTube videos. I'm going to take all the free master classes and I'm just going to paste it all together by myself. It's going to take triple the amount of time, but I'm going to save that money.
Yep.
And they do that. Yep. Right. And they could also become successful. Then there's the second person. The second person is the person that stays stuck. They're like, this was really nice, Sabrina and Emily, so appreciate it, but I'm just stuck. I don't know. Do I want to invest the money? Do I not want to invest the money? I don't know what I'm doing. They're stuck in overwhelm. They're stuck in uncertainty. There's no focus. There's no rhythm. There's no organization. They're just kind of floundering around all over the place, doing the same thing over and over again, getting no results. And then there's the third person, and that is our favorite person. The third woman takes action. She
Yep.
sees something like this. She understands it. She sees the dynamic of which we are bringing here, the powerhouse of female energy, and she just dives in. She goes all in. She gets it. She understands. She understands and sees the movement, the quick speed that she could step into here in order to start creating a thriving business. So you have to sit and you have to think, hey, which one do I want to do? Which one's
Yeah.
easier for you to do?
And if you're like, okay, but who are you two? Like, ask us all the questions if you have specific questions. But I'll say I have been an entrepreneur now for almost 12 years. I've had multiple businesses in a variety of different ways. And what it comes down to is building a business is about the long-term investment in creating connection and understanding who you're trying to reach and not trying to reach everyone. And that is something that is a mindset shift for most of us in business. Most of us are thinking, well, whoever wants to pay me money, like whoever, and my ideal client could be anyone could benefit from what I have to offer, which is not wrong, but you can't market that way. And you can't, the people that you're looking for that you can actually offer a benefit to can't find you if that's the way you're marketing what you have to offer. And if you're not marketing what you have to offer, I don't care how pretty your website is. I don't care how great your offer is. If you don't talk about it and you're not attracting people to you and they can't find the information because you're not out there talking about it, it doesn't matter how great your offer is. And it doesn't matter how beautiful your logo is and your brand elements and all the things. No one can find you. No one can pay you. No one can work with you. You have no business. So the goal is to give you all those tools. And it's okay if you're at a place right now where you think, I think I'm maybe person one or person two. Like, I'm just not sure if I'm ready. That's okay. Ask us questions. Every one of us is at that place at some point, and that might be where you are right now. We want you to ask us questions about the value you're going to get from these two communities. Now, Sabrina put the website there. We want you to go check that out. We put as much information as possible there so you can learn about what you're getting and you can see the true value of what you're investing in. But here is the thing. It is an investment. And if you want your business to grow, when I was growing my network marketing business during the pandemic and I could no longer do in-person events, I had to invest in a social media coach. And that was an investment. I had to figure out the money. You know, I had to rearrange my business finances a little bit so I could invest in a social media coach so I could learn how the hell do I do this online since I've been doing it in person for 8 years, 7 years, whatever it had been at that point. And you guys, I was in the top 2% of my company for sales, the top 2%. Okay. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know how to do it online. So you have to learn how to transition with the times, how to use the tools available to you to let people know what you're doing. And that, so you have my background of expertise. Sabrina, tell everyone about your background.
Girl. Extensive in the world of sales. I have over 15 years of door-to-door sales, straight commission, male dominated world. Same story as Emily, though. You know, I went off on my own about 10 years ago. I was doing everything in person sales. And COVID happened. When COVID happened, I literally got punched in the face. Lost everything, every client, because everything I was doing was in person. And 2020, I had to sit down and I had to figure out how to navigate online sales. I had no idea how to do it. And it took me a while. Her Nation opened in 2021. So a lot of navigating on my end, a lot of floundering around in the darkness, unfocused. And since opening Her Nation and really bringing these women together so we can leverage, when I say resources, I mean outside resources and internal resources, because we all know something, right? We're all building businesses. We all know how to do certain areas of our business, but we don't all know all the things. So when you can get into a community with women who collectively know all the things, then you're in a good place, because every single time you ask a question on how to do something, there is a handful of women that can raise their hand quickly and easily. You don't have to watch a 32-minute YouTube video We're 28 minutes in, they finally tell you the answer to your question, and you still don't even quite understand it. You just ask the question and immediately there's answers for you. You can pivot immediately. This actually just happened to me a couple days ago. I was linked up with DocuSign for contracts for probably the last 8 years. Just closed that down because most of my stuff is done through sales pages now. I don't do written contracts anymore. And then I just re-upped the contract with my VAs. I have a team of VAs that work for me, and I'm sitting down and I'm like, I don't have a DocuSign anymore. I don't know how to get this contract to my VAs. I didn't even think about that. So I immediately went into our community. I said, hey, used to have DocuSign. Now I don't. I need a one-off because I only send a contract once a year. Immediately, 3 women answered. Immediately, I clicked on one of the links, and literally within 5 minutes, I had the contract out the door and I was off to the next thing. This is how quickly this works. This is how quickly this works. And that is what we are building here, is women helping each other build businesses together. They're here for me. They're here for you. And we're looking for more women like you to join us so that we can really start to use each other and leverage each other.
What else can we say? That was like a great way to wrap it up. So ask us questions. Like the next, as you're deciding, as you're trying to figure out, is this the right investment? Are we the right people? Ask us questions. Go check out what we have to offer on our social media platforms so you can see what we have to offer, the information that's available, but also reach out, ask in the comments, directly message one or both of us. We want you to feel like this is the right investment for you. And we know that I tell my clients all the time, you're not for everyone, and that's okay. So we might not be the right people for you, but if we are, if you're listening and you're like, I feel this energy, I want this, there's no reason to wait, because we take business seriously, but also you're supposed to have fun. So it's also, how can you have fun while you're building your business? Do the work and enjoy what you're doing, because you're building something sustainable and long-term. So
I love it. So what happens next? Click the link, sign up. You'll immediately get emails to both communities, and you can
immediate access to everything.
Dive in immediately and set up your 2 coaching calls, one with Emily and one with me, and literally within moments, start to make pivots in your business. It's literally that quick. The back ends of our business are extremely organized. There's no floundering around. And you'll start seeing results immediately. All right, girl. Reach out, as Emily said, drop into our DMs, drop into our comments, tag us so that we 100% will get that message. We'll answer any questions that you have, and we'd love to see you there.
Thanks, everybody.
Adios, adios.